Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting content. What do you think
Zhang
about this
Ruonan
topic?
stuns with a style transformation, stepping out in a fur coat and skirt, praised for her chic and elevated look. From an industry perspective, Zhang Ruonan's transformation also happens to align perfectly with a critical shift in today's entertainment and fashion landscape. As audience aesthetics continue to mature, actresses defined by a single label are increasingly unable to sustain long-term careers. The market is no longer satisfied with safe or non-threatening faces, it now craves greater complexity and dimensionality, both in characters and in the performers themselves. What Zhang Ruonan did was recognize this change ahead of time. Rather than choosing the most radical or controversy-driven route, she completed a carefully paced image upgrade over the course of a year, first creating a strong visual imprint through bold styling, then reinforcing her presence through body language and fashion narratives, and finally settling into a stable, recognizable, and expandable personal style. This strategy is particularly crucial for an actress. It preserves public goodwill while successfully unlocking new commercial and role opportunities. Changes in her sources further confirm this shift. After 2025, the types of scripts she engaged with clearly broadened. She was no longer confined to youth campus dramas or sweet urban romances, but began moving toward urban female narratives and growth-oriented roles. In fashion collaborations, she also transitioned from being passively styled to actively participating in the co-creation of her image. For brands, an artist with a clear aesthetic stance and stylistic consistency is far more valuable in the long run than one who simply generates short-lived buzz. More importantly, this transformation did not make her feel distant or unapproachable. Whether in street photography or casual off-duty looks, Zhang Ruonan consistently maintains a sense of ease, never overly polished, never deliberately aloof. This allows her to retain an emotional connection with ordinary audiences, even as she embodies era's elegance or a strong woman aura. Striking this balance is precisely where many failed transformations tend to falter. Looking back at the past year, Zhang Ruonan did not suddenly become someone else. Instead, she finally allowed herself to become a more complete version of who she already was. She no longer rushes to prove that I'm still sweet, nor does she repeatedly insist that I've changed. All of her evolution is naturally revealed and understood through her image, her choices, and her state of being. In an increasingly competitive generation of young actresses, sweetness is no longer a scarce resource. What remains rare is clarity, self-control, and an understanding of long-term positioning. Zhang Ruonan's transformation may not make everyone instantly fall in love with her new image, but it is steady, sustainable, and expansive enough to secure her a much larger stage in the years ahead. And ultimately, true transformation is never about the success of a single look. It's about the moment when audiences suddenly realize that she now fits into far more possibilities than before.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.